Otto is a very strong, articulate, bright,
incredibly and infectiously enthusiastic.
The epitome of a sportsman.
Person that has more energy than anyone I know.
Otto Tschudi has always been a great friend of mine and a good ski racer. Unfortunately for Otto, he went to the University of Denver. And Otto never allows me to forget that, because every time Denver beats Colorado, he calls me on the phone.
Back in 1969, he was over at Kitzbühel, and at that race was Willie Scheffler, who was the University of Denver coach. And I remember Otto telling me, this German guy approached me and started talking about college in the United States.
So Otto had a choice now, either accept the scholarship offer from Denver University or accept the offer to train for the Norwegian Olympic ski team. Guess what he chose?
He won 5 NCAA championships in skiing, which ties him with one other person for the most NCAA championships ever won by a skier.
When he turned pro, he almost immediately stepped into probably the top 4 and stayed in the top 4 for the 8 or 10 years that he competed there.
He was the president of the pro ski racing organization. He and I used to spend a lot of time together working on that.
When Bob Biotti decided finally to drop the tour, Paul Carson, Fred Woodcock, and Otto picked it up. Paul ran it, but the 3 of them really put it back together.
We hired him in Winter Park as the director of skiing, and that competitiveness stayed right with him. We needed someone that was going to help us promote Winter Park and raise it from a day ski area for the city of Denver to the world-class resort that it has become. And during the period of time that Otto was here, he was a very important integral part of that process.
I was doing a weekly ski show for Channel 4 at that time, and he would help me out with subjects and with technical matters. And then when we had syndicated shows of doing the ski races at Winter Park and elsewhere, I did a lot of the, quote, play-by-play part of it, and he did the commentary.
Back in the early 80s, DU's ski program became close to inactive. There was competitive racing, but there was no support from the community or from the university. And
he always used to tell me when they gave up skiing at DU because of money, he said, I'm going to make sure that they get it back. Well, he did in 1993.
We had canceled the skiing program at DU before my time. He raised the issue about reviving it and reestablishing it. We put together a group under his leadership that reestablished the skiing program, which had been very successful in over many years.
Chancellor Ritchie was so impressed, he asked him if he wanted to be on the university's board, which he now serves on, and he helps in all of the athletic endeavors.
DU was always the leader with the NCAAs, and CU was almost ready to catch up, and then Otto started the new team, and so nobody's caught up. Nobody will.
He's so focused, and he always has his mouth open. You know, a Super G or a GS, you know, he goes, ah, 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 as he's going around the corners. But as I get older, I get a little bit scared because he's getting older too, and he still thinks he's 25.
My partner Topper Hagerman and I, we help run Howard Head Rehab Center, and he comes in and we go, oh no, Otto, are you racing again? He goes, yep, I've been working out, I'm ready to go. And we'll say, okay, Otto, should we prepare your table, your treatment table now? And he'll go, oh, you guys, come on, have a little confidence in me. And sure enough, a couple days later, Otto will come crutching in with some new injury. And we'll fix him up, he'll get back in shape, and the next year he shows up ready to go again.
Otto has been a big deal in skiing in Colorado. His reviving the University of Denver ski program. He was the winningest skier all time in NCAA history everything that he has done with regard to the American Ski Classic. He hasn't tried to make himself known as a big deal, he's just been a big deal.
Otto, I want to congratulate you, and you know that I love you very much.
Tschudi, I just want to say congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
I'm thrilled that you're going into the Colorado Ski Hall of Fame.
You've been a representative that I think should be recognized as the epitome of a sportsman and epitome of a successful businessman. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, Otto.